Welcome back. All right, today we're going to do the update to the S3 range cart review. After some range use, we'll go back over it, talk about it, look about it. I'll tell you the pros, the cons. Is it worth it? Ultimately, the answer is no, it's not. Is it nice? Yes. But watch the video, you'll see the pros and the cons. All right, so we're back. Now, I can give an unbiased review of this thing because I bought it myself. And so we'll talk about the pros real quick. One of the biggest pros is definitely these wheels. This thing moves around on gravel very, very smoothly. How this handle works, I mean, you can grab it, move it, lift it up. The maneuverability of this is pretty good. The quality so far, I mean, I've only had it out a couple times, of the bags and material is really nice. I mean, it's definitely a durable bags. Can't really complain about the durability of them yet. Good zippers. I mean, overall use, functionality of it works pretty good. I'm not a big fan of how the layout of that to get into and out of that bag. It's not really that good. The seat though is actually very good. I mean, it does exactly what you want it to do. It supports you. So that's pretty good overall. But let's really get into what you hear about. You're here for the cons of this bag, and if you should or should not buy one. The biggest con is the price. If you get it for, let's say, the regular, I think what the other company is the Zuca brand that just makes it for the disc golf bag or disc golf for $250. I think this bag works great. This bag this is worth it for that price point. Just readjust those bags for this, and I think it works for it very well. Let's go with con number 2. This bag is small. It is very small. If you're just doing frisbee golf or a USPSA match, put your headphones in, some snacks, some ammo. If you're by yourself, this bag works great. If you're bringing someone with you or you're doing 2-gun or 3-gun, this bag is way too small. 10 out of 10, way too small. Would not recommend if you're doing multi-gun events. Just one, you'll probably be all right. All right, and then here is one of the biggest cons to me. So when you sit in this chair, this is going to be right up against your back. Demonstrate that, So you can't really lean back, right? So you can't do that. Now, it is very stable to sit on, but you got a handle on your back. So if you're going to sit on it, you have to either do that, lean forward. Not very good in my opinion. There's an update they can do for that, and that's if they make it where you have an ability to attach it either on this left side or the right side, depending on your preference. And they put 2 bars back here to move your drink holders. That would eliminate that. And definitely be a huge upgrade to the bag if you can just move this around, make that movable. Another issue, I believe, with this bag is because it is compact, it's fairly light. They need to make an XL version. If they made an XL version for the price point of what this is, I think it would be worth it at that. But you would need to bust out another, I would say make it 4 inches wider. And if they brought it 4 inches out or more actually from this frame up to bring it about 4 inches wider, that way, let's say you get all that extra volume from the bags as well. But let's say if you were doing multi-gun events, you could probably get a mounting system at that point where you could attach a rifle or a shotgun on the sides. That way you can transport it around. because I seen there are little scabbards that work for this, and I don't think it's a very good system on that. But by doing that, you would also give your sheet spacing, make the seat a little bit more comfortable for people. You can't really adjust the height for everybody, but making it wider and longer, you'd still get the ability to sit down, and then in that case, you wouldn't need to move the handle because you'd have that extra space up front and you wouldn't have to lean. You could sit straight up without this in your back. The thing I don't like is the Velcro on top. To do that, like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, I want to be able to lift the seat up and not have it trapped, because if it's down, it's already down. I don't know why you put the extra Velcro there. If you're worried about that coming up and down, I mean, make it where you can adjust the retention versus Velcro in the middle, or put the 2 Velcro strips on the side. That would make more sense. But right in the middle where it pulls your lid, that's going to wear your zippers down. It doesn't make sense to put that there. Overall bag depth isn't bad. I mean, it has pockets on the side. But in my opinion, once you put things where you can put stuff in the side, you're not increasing volume. You're decreasing the actual storage space in the base. But like I said, doing one gun event, this works fine. This bag on the front doesn't really work much well for other than like magazines anyway, because that's all it is. But it doesn't work for rifle mags. It just works for slim pistol mags. So it makes these almost irrelevant if you want to add, like, if you were going to do open or something, you get extra capacity for. See, I just don't like that. They should give you an option of a Velcro blank, because I don't like the wear that's going to cause on pulling the lid or the seat. Like, it's going to just wear the materials down eventually. But yeah, I mean, overall, this bag's definitely not worth it, in my opinion. The Zuca for $250 is probably a lot better deal for this size and what it can do. When you move up into the S3 size, if they made it larger, it would work. I could see that at that price point, like if they had the XL and the regular size for the same price. And then the fact that you can't move this to actually use to sit on, because the angle actually almost comes in a little bit versus out, because that has a little kick out on the bottom. But maybe, I mean, maybe this gets a whole bunch of views and likes and they can see what I'm talking about and they make adjustments for the end user. But overall, as it sits, 10 out of 10 do not recommend this product as it sits. I'm still going to use it because I've already paid for it. I bought it. I primarily only do pistol matches, but I still got to bring a chair. Yeah, you can have an umbrella, but I don't want this into my back. So, would I buy another one as it sits? Not at all. 100% not worth it. If I did just disc golf and I just needed a cart to push around, this 10 out of 10 worth it at that point. But being guns, you know, sometimes you have a lot of time frame in between matches. But I don't go by myself, so I still have to bring stuff for my son who records for me. So if you bring your girlfriend or a friend and you're trying to work out of one bag, it's not really going to work. But it is what it is. If you like this review, want to know more, just drop a comment. I respond to pretty much all comments. Drop a like, share it. Let this video blow up. Maybe they can revise this, get better products for the end users like us. And yeah, until the next one. See you around.